Another day, another story. We just can't get enough of Australian native flowers. We love their sculptural forms, rich colors, and wild and mystical appeal. Their distinct quality and diversity make any floral arrangement look unique and unpredictable. It's easy to see why native blooms have become increasingly popular among gardeners, florists, and flower enthusiasts. Lily's Florist stocks a wide variety of Australian native flowers. They are long-lasting, great for any occasions, and can be delivered Monday to Saturday. Ready to grow some in your own garden? Get to know some of the most attractive natives and see which ones will thrive best in your yard. Blue Mist Native Bluebell, Wallenbergia stricta. Characteristics: an ornamental perennial herb with small but showy 5-petaled flowers in pale to deep blue. The leaves are hairy, linear, and become narrow near flowers. Will look excellent in small gardens, under trees, as border plant in hanging baskets or in pots. Cultivation prefers well-drained soils, full sun or semi-shade, and does well in different soils. Coastal Rosemary, Westringia fruticosa. Characteristics: producing small white tube. Mauve flowers. Westringia makes a lovely low hedge. This plant with gray-green leathery leaves establishes quickly and is suited for both formal gardens and cottage-style gardens. Cultivation prefers full sun to light shade, tolerates drought and frost, grows in most soil types, low maintenance once established, prune up to thrice a year after flowering. Korea, native fuchsia, Correa reflexa. Characteristics: perfect for coastal areas. Correa is a small shrub that flowers in autumn and winter and produces bell-shaped flowers in lovely pale pink shade. Great as a landscaping plant. Correas can thrive well in poolsides, cottage gardens, coastal gardens, and courtyards. Cultivation: frost and drought hardy. Will look fabulous in a mixed garden bed. Grows well in almost any soil, but will thrive best in a light sandy soil with good drainage. Grows in shade or full sun with wind protection. Cottonheads, Conostylus candicans. Characteristics: get attractive yellow flowers from winter to summer when you plant the perennial gray cottonheads. Native to Western Australia, this plant also has gray-green sword-like leaves that grow in clumps, attractive to bees and butterflies. Great as ground cover or border plant. Cultivation: plant on very well-drained soil on a sunny spot. This plant can withstand moderate frost and can take drought. Flame pea, Corazima varium. Photo credit Julia Gross. Characteristics: prettify a dull area in your garden with the bright hue of flame pea. Corazima will give you pink and orange flowers. This is a versatile flowering plant, great for garden beds, but can be planted as ground cover or climber as well. Makes a stunning pot plant too. Cultivation: plant in moist but well-drained soil under sunny to light shade. Likes dry, well-drained soil. Happy wanderer, Hardenbergia violacea. Characteristics: this shrubby evergreen vine produces eye-catching clusters of deep purple flowers and glossy dark green leaves. You can decorate your garden's fences or trellises with this vigorous climbing Hardenbergia. You can likewise plant it on ground and leave it as an abundant and attractive ground cover. Cultivation: thrives in rich, neutral soil that receives regular watering on warmer months. Established happy wanderers can survive with little water. Prefers full to partial sun exposure and can tolerate light frost. Kangaroo paw, Anigoxanthos manglesi. Characteristics: uniquely stunning when in bloom, elegant evergreen when not. You can find the kangaroo paw in single, bi-colored and tri-colored forms in pink, red, orange, yellow, green, and almost white. This flower's bold presence makes it a standout cut flower indoors. Cultivation: grows best in slightly acidic soils and full sun exposure. Prune old flowers and dead foliage regularly. Plant in a feature garden bed or pots. NSW Christmas bush, Ceratopetalum gummiferum. Characteristics: attractive to butterflies, bees, and moths. The NSW Christmas bush's bright-colored sepals is this plant's key feature. The little red flowers can surely liven up your garden. When cut, the tiny scarlet flowers can provide your indoors with a splash of color for up to 3 weeks. Another interesting feature of this plant is its slim leaves that look bronze in hue but turns to green. Cultivation: grows best in bush garden settings on a sun-drenched spot. Prefers sandy, well-draining soil. Requires regular watering in spring and summer. Silver spur flower, Plectranthus argentatus. Photo credit Candide Gardening. Characteristics: a loose spreading shrub with leaves and branches covered in short silver hairs. Flowers in autumn. This plant will give you visually appealing spikes of white and mauve flowers. makes an interesting and impressive plant in your garden as it stands out with or without flowers. Cultivation, best for shady areas. Likes rich, well-drained soil with even moisture. Spotted emu bush, Eremophila maculate, characteristics, producing red, purple, tubular flowers. With white spots and small, narrow green leaves, this ornamental shrub can add an interesting visual appeal to your garden. Use as screening or hedge plant. Cultivation. Grows best in well-drained, heavy soils under partial shade to full sun. Waratah, Tilapia speciosissima. Characteristics. Undeniably beautiful with its bold, blood-red flower head atop striking foliage, the Waratah can surely give your garden's look a major boost. Get the dwarf variety when planting in pots. Waratah's spectacular flowers also come in pink, yellow, and white depending on cultivar. Cultivation. Start with selecting a plant that is young and vigorous looking and not root-bound. Protect from wind and afternoon sun. Will flourish best in free-draining, slightly acidic soil and on a sunny yet sheltered spot. Dislikes clay soil. These are just some of the native flora you can consider when creating a native garden. Before planting natives, just remember to recognize your location and see if your chosen plant is suited to your soil, climate, and zone conditions. Thanks for watching.